we'll get a copy of the minutes from the last meeting and look over them. See if we can make any changes.
Amanda did do wonderful artwork. I am noticing it is, I mean, simple little things, and they're gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, very.
And really, all teachers have tried to take that colorful world thing and
Really?
got their bulletin boards up and, yeah,
Mm.
that's a good idea. And have y'all got your stuff up? And then I was gonna maybe see it with the fine arts center. Is it good?
It went up today. It looks good. And the pictures are up. They were hung that Fine Arts Center came last year. The girls, Anna and Carla came, and they are beautiful. And they are, oh my gosh, I want to kiss every one of them as we go down the hall.
Just to see him. Anna was really pleased with the way they turned out.
Yeah, they were really
But
great.
have y'all hung the panels or? do that
We did that
tomorrow?
today.
Did it tomorrow.
So we're hung. We're good, but
But they sent panels that they painted on it.
Oh, yeah.
but they are beautiful. I mean, they will bring tears to your eyes. They're so pretty.
Oh.
One of them, who is it, one of those girls was under the intellectuals in their state, like she studied it or something.
I'm trying to think which one it was.
It's cute.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Looks good to me.
Alright,
Yeah.
make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Motion.
Start with the principal report.
And just looking at some of the things, some are still pretty much the same. One, you talked about the selection of the company that's gonna help with they're actually gonna direct the nature trail. It turned out, I had thought we were being represented with the PTA, and I talked to Susie about this the other day. Apparently, the procurement code requires that if we're gonna get district money, which we won't have 25,000, that on that selection committee, it has to be district employees. So we said, fine, and actually, we're not even setting it up, but construction people are doing that, so they're supposed to let us know that we're gonna do it, so let's put in on that, Young and Terry knows, and then, Melissa Burns and Haley Custodian. So, hopefully, I hope we do something, next year, or something like that, when we're gonna do that. So as we were talking about, they just put up all the photographs that kids from the Fine Arts Center did last year of students in all that city, and panels that are colorful, that are painted on wood. So they're really, really interesting. And so if y'all get a chance, you know, go by the Hollis location. Or when we meet over there, you know, we get to see them. And just, I think we've finally gotten all of our new employees, some of them working for a while before we can actually get them into the system, but I think we've gotten that taken care of. And things are moving along very well. One thing that's interesting that I'm going to put on the Friday night, and one of our paraprofessionals said, was there any chance that we could provide some sign language training for parents or for parents and teachers and so forth? And it happens that one of the young ladies that we hired as a teacher this year came to us from being a supervisor for our itinerant teachers for the School for Deaf and Blind. So she's very fluent in sign language, and she has agreed to do that. So she's gonna do some parent sessions and some sessions that really anybody can attend. And we're looking forward to that. I think she'll be a real resource, and she's using it in her class a good bit and all the time. And so we're looking forward to being able to offer that to people that might be interested. So we'll see how much interest there is. I think the other thing is we still don't have a schedule for Spirit Week, but we did hear from Valerie and Susie did send another email this morning asking for additional information. And when I have that, I'll get that out to everybody because I think there's some people that would really be interested in participating. And we want to do that. We did not get the Leadership Greenville grant. And so I'm sorry, but I'm not surprised because I think they really were probably looking for something more hands-on. They could get more involved directly. And something that they could do while this class was in session, which is in May. And we might not be ready for an entry way. I don't know, but we will have to see. The people from Giving have called and they are very interested in an update. They like to spend it on, but it will be. So if they do an update by October, then October will be hopefully have her have a plan and be able to give them some more information. What else? Did we get the Nobbies out?
3 of them are being mailed back. I finally heard from Nobby.
Okay.
They will be mailed back and they are supposed to be shipping us brand new ones.
Okay.
So we will see where life takes us from there.
Yeah, so
They didn't want
Perfect like that. But Ask him what
Have some
the Nobby
glitches.
look
Yeah.
like. Yeah, it's
What's
a,
a Nobby?
No,
it's
they
a-
want
like a big
brand new.
iPad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So those are, what do you think?
Wow, let's see. There's several tours coming from high schools. Furman will be placed here. Dog therapy will be starting soon, in about 2 weeks. I've got it down for the 13th, so second Tuesday. Pictures are this month. Challenge Day at the end of the month.
And we did have a call from a young lady that used to work for me, and she was a psychologist, she's an adjunct professor at USC, and she has asked to bring her one of her classes that over to students of time of the year for the WSC. We have already had a good many people that are interested in something called LinkedIn. It's at this funding. We have one of our combat teachers had a couple of students that are geocoding is what we did, of course, they learned that actually. But, so she came up with her story, thinking we had an agenda for your school or just something to add our children to the school, and they gave her the agenda, they gave her the agenda, and they gave her a book. And it's for Caleb Morgan, and they made a picture, and he just smiled so big, and said something to the principal and thanked her, and she wrote back and said that her students, would it be possible for some of her students to come to Washington State and work for some project and those students with some project they want. She would love that.
It's good. And principal's report, of course, Susan's not here. Just lift up your thoughts and prayers. Lacey, this actually started before school began. She's just not sleeping much at all, and they've increased her sleep medicine. It's not helping, but she's also hitting herself in the head and banging her head, so we think something's hurting. This morning, she had a CT scan. She's seen one other doctor. She's got to go see the doctor that did the cochlear implants to make sure that everything's okay there. So that's why she's not here today. But they need some rest. They really need some rest. Co-vice presidents.
I was gonna ask you on this, the meetings, the minutes, something about a stone, the entranceway, about it being, possibly, what else? Possibly stone, yeah. I actually have a cousin that has a stone and rock yard. I'm sure, I don't know that they would donate, but I know they would give us an outstanding price on that. It's up, it's in Spruce Pine, but they actually have local, they serve that hips, they've got several local people that they furnish the rock to. But, when we get to that area, I'm sure if we're using any kind of rock or stone, I'm almost positive they give us a super deal on that.
And the principal's report, as of today, we have $15,158.38. And we deposited a total of $600 for the month of August. Majority of that was PTA membership, and then the brick campaign. That's 3 orders for that, and we spent $315.25, which was for our dues to the PTA.
I've had several people asking about when is the deadline for the bricks.
Yeah.
We didn't set one, I guess we need to
Okay.
decide, how we're gonna do that, we kind of need to look at.
Yeah, I was thinking mostly that would be part of what we would discuss, when we say, you know, we're planning to do this fundraiser with the Reds, we need to suggestions on the structure, and how they would be incorporated, and
Right. So we'll need to,
really, until we get a definite plan and some professionals, we're a little bit stymied, but
so it's open-ended right now, just can't tell when we'll get back to them.
It'd also be nice if we had one actually at the school that they could see
yeah,
what it looks like.
Well, now, Billy had one at the,
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the closet.
yeah, we did have one.
Oh,
He
there's
had
a
it
brick
at
in
the
the closet?
park or something. didn't
I
he?
don't have a key to the
Okay.
closet. Oh, no, you're good.
because that would be something that we could keep up.
Yeah, I can just leave it up front,
Right.
please, yeah.
That's, yeah, that's a
But
good
then
idea.
We have one
There's a
that's written
sample.
on, or just the brick?
Yeah, I think it is written
It's,
on.
it
wasn't
has
it?
some writing on
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That may
Yeah,
help.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, that may help them. You're buying a brick.
Good deal, yeah.
Right.
Or, you know, they could go out and look at the
I don't know,
ones
you
that's
know about
in the, you know, the ones that's already around.
Are y'all
Yeah.
gonna give it to Sarah Collins to sell too? Cause I think, I mean, I think a lot of Sarah Collins people would buy them also. Yeah, and cause it's technically their property and, I mean, as a Sarah Collins parent, I know I'd buy one for
Mhm.
both my boys.
I think we should. The other thing about the rock entryway, which you might not be right,
Yeah.
you may use the bricks, but is that I did say to Melissa, that if Sarah Collins wanted to be involved just by taking a specific part of something, and
Right.
just doing it, but if we didn't get the population grant, of which we didn't, then, you know, they could certainly consider that. They could just say, we're gonna design it, we're gonna figure it out, we're gonna,
Right.
you know, do the entryway and so forth. And, you know, I mean, I'm taking it.
Yeah. I think definitely the bricks, you might get the
Mhm.
500 more people to buy bricks.
Yeah.
Sorry, gotcha.
How are we doing membership wise?
We have 54 employees that have joined and 43 parents, 97 total.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I have it right there.
Sandy, like, I'm in the-
Sorry.
Put it there.
So we're not quite at 100%. But we're 100% we can get to 135 or whatever it is.
And they're counting this year for teachers, anyone that gets, they're doing, principals and administrators, and any teacher that gets grades is what they're counting for this time for the membership.
For the 100%. Anybody that gives a grade,
A teacher that gets grades, so they're not doing for related arts staff. They won't let them count.
I'm thinking that we don't.
Which, but they count that if they have a
Do it right.
homeroom, yeah, if they have a homeroom.
Gloria?
Still talking with Cherrydale Farms, but I anticipate on sending out the fundraiser on September the 23rd, which is on a Friday, so it'll get out of the book bags. But it's actually running the 26th of September through October. It'll be the last day on the 21st.
October 21st?
Yes, so we're gonna run it for 4 weeks this time. Somebody said it wasn't long enough last time, so we'll try 4 weeks this time. See how it goes.
New business, Natasha's still gonna be in charge of the lunches, or the staff lunches, but we don't have a menu as of today for September. Yeah, she is. I think she texted me, what's today, Thursday, Monday, I think it was, Monday or Tuesday, but she's out with Tim.
We got something.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it home on the 23rd. I'll be there Friday. It actually starts.
Colorado.
Yeah. Okay. So that's tentative, we can go ahead and set up some volunteers and we'll work through that. I'm waiting for her to get back with me. I will be able to volunteer on the 21st. Is there anybody else? Service?
I can help.
Karen.
It's okay.
You'll ask.
Well, no,
So
she's a
yeah, she's a safe.
So it's not getting many of these, those young parents over the holidays, we're not very successful with getting them very involved.
Mm-mm.
How many students is at Hollis this year?
16.
I saw where they're, the other night on the news where Meyer Center's expanding, and they're gonna take them from,
Through high school.
Yes.
right, yes, they said, but I mean, really, there's a need for that, sure enough.
It's interesting because I haven't talked to anybody official with the district, but, you know, there's a big issue about, well, there's a big issue.
Would it be a
about separate
district school?
center.
No.
It is a district school, it's a charter.
Well, it is a charter school, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
and so I don't know whether it would be, once they got on up, because the district, that would be a challenge for the district, because you see, we're mandated legally to provide least restrictive environment, which means access to typically developing peers and so forth. So if you went to the Meyer Center, which would be for people with developmental delays of one kind or another, all the way through 12th grade, I don't know how you'd satisfy that requirement, but I'm glad I don't have to figure it out.
Right.
Not my fault.
There you go.
You know, I thought that was very.
I didn't hear all the way through, I just knew they said, you know, on up
Mhm, they
in
did.
ages.
I think it looked like they were doing some construction, really expanding.
Oh, they said they're gonna build a kitchen,
Yeah.
um,
Media center maybe.
yeah, library, first time library.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the whole part about high school.
Yeah, I missed that whole part too.
One thing you all might just be interested in knowing is that we have been in conversation with the people in district office about, a long-term plan, not to do it tomorrow or anything, nothing that would jeopardize anybody's job or anything else, but trying to work out some way that we could bring the Hollis kids, the Hollis classes over here, so we can all be on one side, roads. And we haven't figured that out, it's not, there's certainly nothing there. When I saw that, I think it was on TV actually.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I thought, you know, that, because we're staffing in about 3, rarely 4, but occasionally 4 kids to the younger kids every year. But we're graduating out, and 4 years from now, we have 20 going out. We have like 7 or 8 or 10 going out, so you can see that we're very top heavy.
Okay, yes.
And as we become, as those kids move out, and we're moving in 3 or 4 in college, it's still conceivable that we
Right.
can figure out a way to handle everybody in
Coming
one
years.
location, which would be infinitely better for every kind of reason.
Every kind
When
of
I saw
yes.
that with
Every
Meyer
kind.
Center, I thought, they'll probably be taking more and more young children.
You know, so that might, you know,
So, you know, I don't know, it would be interesting to see what happens with that.
right.
But I don't want any, certainly don't want anybody at home to start, we're not have a job. It's not gonna be like that at all. It would be figuring out how to,
Incorporate them.
yeah, and through, just, attrition, so we would be able to do, we have 5 new teachers this year, so.
One thing I think to get some of the Hollis families, for a PTA meeting, as I saw the next one's gonna be there, is, we have a lot of families that come Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If we could switch to a Wednesday or a Friday.
The meeting.
I mean, I just know from my own personal self, I have 2 or 3 kids that are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that might be, a good, it's, they're off on Thursday for therapies and things, so their parents couldn't come, so maybe switch it to a Wednesday or the 5th or the
When is
7th, I
that?
guess.
Is that the next
Or
meeting?
the- yeah.
The October one?
So if it's the Wednesday or a Friday, it might be maybe Wednesday to get some more.
I mean,
Wednesday would be great for me.
Well, it would be
I-
great for you,
let's see.
and then I would be there and you'd be there.
So do you think some of those parents will come?
I can highly encourage them to.
What time do they pick up?
The 1 o'clock time would still be good, because a
Okay.
lot of ours are car riders. If y'all are getting done at like 2 or so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then that would be
That's
a
what I'm
really,
saying,
yeah,
you're
great
right, the
time,
time
because
is
they
safe.
really, dismiss about 2:10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 1 o'clock time would be good on, that Wednesday. If that, not trying to direct where y'all to go, but I think that would, might be a good way to get some of them.
1 o'clock on Wednesday, but
Mhm.
yeah, okay.
1 o'clock Wednesday.
I'll just tell several of them they have to be there.
Works for me.
It's important. I have a meeting for
Well,
you
maybe
at
you
1
just
o'clock
send
on
home,
Wednesday.
maybe you just send home a note with everybody saying
Oh,
the
I
PTA
will.
meeting is gonna be sent to there.
Yeah.
And I'll put it on the Friday afternoon thing.
Mhm. So if y'all wouldn't mind just changing it to, I think you'd get a lot, I would,
Cause I don't know
They
what
would
else we can
encourage.
do, invite them, could I put it on the Wednesday?
I
Friday
know,
night thing?
but that might be a way to,
I think just by being at a different location, they feel like they're in a different.
Right, I mean, you know, they're like, I don't know, you know.
What do a lot of
some
them
of
drive
us
far
that
to
I
get to
don't
see?
know.
I mean, there are a lot of
But they don't
distance.
realize that, you know, this PTA serves.
yeah, but there, a lot of them coming, I mean, I, half my class that does not ride the bus. They bring,
Next, we have
Ah,
the
that's, that's Legos, ain't it? Lego wrapping paper.
family night on November 3rd, from 6:30 to 8. Last year, we had a lot of lasagna left.
I think we've done lasagna 2 years ago.
What you talking
What is it?
It's really, really simple.
That's an excellent idea.
Very good idea.
Yeah. It's inexpensive and easy.
It should, yeah. Tacos are pretty, they good, the homemade, the ones you make at home.
Really gets everything.
They are, that's one of our favorites.
Right, it's one of ours too.
and
Especially at Sundays.
you
at
might be able to
Mama's,
talk to the
because that feeds a lot of
people at Moe's on Augusta.
Yeah, they're reasonable.
They're very, Moe's on Augusta, and if you tell them what it's
Yeah,
for, then,
Yeah, okay.
Steve Smith is the owner, and he will probably really help you get a good deal.
Uh-huh.
Can I mention your name?
Yes, you can.
Sharon knows everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
That's on
talk to
Thursday.
Steve.
Yeah.
Say Sharon sent me here.
Yes, do. Do you know his
Yeah.
wife Angie?
You know, I know who they are.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't, yeah. Yeah, we just used them for a big graduation party and it's like $6 a head, which is pretty cheap.
But
and
for
we get
this, they will
so
probably-
much Food, they might go less than that.
Yeah.
That's not a great idea.
Yeah, excellent.
I love it.
Like it.
Okay.
And old business, the run, walk, and roll, really not any big updates, we're waiting for Tony. Spoke with Kathy Stevens, and she said she worked a few doors down from him, so without me saying anything at all, said, well, Tony is really nice, but he's a little slow getting things done, so, but I'll nudge him, so we've got her on the inside, so it's something else, and she's willing to, work on a, committee putting that together, so we're gonna get there. Definitely. Anything else, anyone else has?
I have a question real quick about going back to family night for 1 second. It's something that Dr. Rogers and I talked about, mentioned briefly. Is I've been working on the agencies coming and things like that. But what do y'all think about having like a 10-minute talk from the new director of special ed for our Greenville County? I mean, not long, but just to introduce herself and maybe a little of her vision or her background or
All of that would be.
For her interest in
her interests in Washington State, whatever that she is. Are y'all okay?
Yes.
You know, about
Anybody that can speak. I'm
7 or
for it.
7:15. I mean, we'll still have all of our vendors and do all that. Like I've been working on all that. But if I emailed her, I just didn't want to impose
Okay.
on anybody. Is that okay?
She's very nice. I've had very limited, exposure to her. We thought we were doing awesome.
So, but maybe we could set her for like, I don't know, 7:15 to talk or 7 o'clock to talk
Yeah,
or
when everyone's sitting there,
something. Yes.
captive audience, that'd be perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Just making sure.
Anything else? Well, if we don't have anything else, I would call this
Yes,
meeting
ma'am.
adjourned. Don't forget to change the meeting date to the 5th.
Okay.
The other thing, Sharon, is that Linda Hill was gonna talk to you about, I guess she went to the